Hey everybody, AJ here for another episode of Straight from the Tap. I'm just stopping here at one of my favorite places to grab a sandwich because the brewery that I'm headed to here in South Jersey lets you bring your own food. So you know what? Let's get headed on over to Eight Sand Brewing Company here in Woodbury, New Jersey. Opened in September of 2016 by Chris Mazzone and Chris Burke, Eight Sand is named for an old railway term that means to quick and safe travels. This is a 10-barrel brew house that pumps out great beer on the regular. Pilsners, to Belgians, to barrel-aging beers, you name it, and they brew it. A nice feature of Eight Sand is that they also focus on being environmentally friendly since breweries have a tendency to use a lot of resources. They send their spent grains to farmers to feed livestock, and they clean and reuse their water, among other things. But what is even better is that they offer special bottle and can releases throughout the year, and I happened to witness the canning process of one of their awesome IPAs. Guys, it was like poetry in motion. Whew, I could watch that all day. So I sat down with Chris Mazzone, one of the owners, to do a little bit of taste testing on my own and to share with all of you guys. Now, let's get to the nitty-gritty. Let's get to the fun part.
All right.
So, what beers do we got here? I know we have a couple of your flagship beers and a couple of your one-off really good beers.
Yeah, so the Dry Irish Stout, it's on Nitro right here, number 2, and the number 2 IPA, those are our bread and butter. This one specifically, the IPA number 2, I mean, it's our flagship beer. Okay. You know, it's basically half of sales. You know what I mean? Everyone wants an IPA. Everyone wants a juicy IPA. This is a citric, a mosaic IPA that everyone really enjoys.
Cool. Now, I think you talked about the stout. Now, this one's called your Flynn's Irish Red, right?
Yeah, exactly. Actually, real quick on the Dry Irish Stout, this was one of our first homebrewer awards that we won for.
Nice.
Yeah, so out of 800 different beers, it was called War of the Worts.
Okay.
Our beer came in first.
Nice.
A Dry Irish Stout came in first, which is pretty interesting.
Okay.
And then we have our Flynn's Irish Red, which is just a delicious malty, Irish red beer, and that came out, about a month ago.
Okay.
And finally, we have our bourbon barrel-aged Steel and Snow, which is a Belgian triple. Okay.
Now, I had this previously with your last bottling run that you did.
Yep.
Now, how often do you usually do like special releases with bottles and stuff?
Not often. So that bottling run we did 2 in 1 run.
Okay.
That was only our second run.
Okay.
Yeah. So the first one we did was Tonnage Hound.
I had that too.
And that was our barrel-aged barley wine. And the second one was Bad Hombre, which is our silver medal winner at GABF.
Okay.
And then the Steel and Snow.
Awesome. Sure. So let's give this a taste. So this is IPA number 2.
Give it a try.
Awesome cloudiness to it.
Yes, very hazy. Hazy New England IPA.
Oh yeah, definitely get that lemon, that citra. Such good stuff.
Coming in at 6.2.
Okay. And hazy IPAs, all the craze, man.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it.
All right, now I'm going against beer tasting etiquette of just going beer to beer, but what the hell?
Fine. They're probably in different order too. As long as we have the bourbon barrel aged at the end, which could be a palate killer. So that's on Nitro. Gives it a little more creamier feel.
Super smooth.
Roasty, toasty, but also smooth because it's on Nitro. Exactly.
Okay. Now, Irish Red.
Flynn's Irish Red. So Flynn is Burke's, my partner, and the brewer. It's his dog. So Flynn's Irish Red.
There's always, that's the great thing about breweries, because there's always some extraneous story behind each beer.
Yeah,
a little bit of
touch.
Personal touch.
Yep.
Malty.
Exactly, yep.
Irish Red to the T.
Irish Red, not hop forward. The malt comes through, a little caramel.
Okay. Yep. Now, last but not least, this was delicious the last time. Yes, this, if I remember correctly, it kind of knocked me back the last time.
It's only 10.5%.
Yeah, but a 750 ml bottle will kind of knock you back a little bit.
You should have shared that.
So, yeah, I'm greedy. So let's give it a try.
So that stayed in the barrels about 6 months.
Okay.
So it took its time.
Definitely get the effervescent, like whiskey warming feeling too.
And as it warms up, it gets a different flavor. Yeah. It's a little more smooth. Yeah. Obviously, as it ages, it'll get a little more smooth as well.
Okay.
So if you have a bottle,
with all these cans here, so you do as we already seen that you're going to be having a canning run going on right now.
Literally this second, yes.
So we got a couple of your everyday beers, your Bow Chaser,
Yep.
your Track 18 Bow Chaser's an IPA, or is that a
APA,
APA,
American
sorry.
Pale Ale, yeah.
Pale Ale, Track 18
Very
the
west,
IPA.
yeah, very West Coast IPA.
Number 2, IPA number 2, we just had that. Now, I heard there's a little bit of a story behind the You Can Brew It. Or
Yes.
We Can Brew It, sorry.
Yes, We Can Brew It. So that was our first women's brew that we had last year. So I believe all the women participated in some capacity as part of this brew.
Okay.
And they kind of developed the flavors and what they wanted in it.
Okay.
So it's a lemon wheat beer that they brewed last year, and everyone liked it so much that we canned it this year.
And very appropriately, excuse me, Rosie the Riveter right on the front, flexing her muscles.
That's perfect.
You gotta love it. Now, Chris, what's with this brewing equipment here? There's something special behind it.
So this is a little smaller than our 10-barrel system that you might be able to see right behind us. This is a half-barrel system.
Okay.
So we first brewed on my partner Burke's home brew system, which was something that he made out of a cooler. And then we kind of said, listen, it was, we wanted to go full-time with this. We wanted to go big, so we started smaller, and we got a pilot system. This is our pilot system. We actually got it from Glasstown Brewing. I love those guys down in Millville.
Okay.
And we continued to brew on that in my garage for a long time. Awesome. And we're still able to use it here as our test batch system.
That's great. Well, Chris, thanks so much for sitting down with me.
You got it.
It's been awesome. The beer's delicious. Guys, you got to try it out here. It's such a good time. So, to quick and safe travels.
Cheers. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. That's it for this episode of Straight from the Tap. Be sure to hit that subscribe button down in the corner just to get all the updates on all my videos and whatnot. So, to quick and safe travels, as they say here at Eight Sand Brewing Company, happy drinking, my friends, and cheers. See you next time. To read my full blog post on Eight Sand Brewing Company, click on the link in the description. Cheers.